Hey everyone, welcome to Comic Essay. My name is Sean, and we are finally looking at Batman issue 25, The War of Jokes and Riddles. I know I've been promising this storyline for weeks, and we're finally picking up with it. So, let's just pick up with the story. So, we're looking at the Riddler. So, the Riddler is currently in jail, and for whatever he's been caught for, and he's basically helping detectives, and he's been helping the police department with solving crimes, which makes sense. He's the Riddler. He's really good at puzzle solving. He's really good in terms of his mind. His mind is really on a very high intellectual level. All right, and this is something that I don't know if everyone knows about the Riddler, but Edward Nygma is a very smart man. All right, so he's helping the police basically with solving certain crimes and so on for special treatment in jail. All right, now what's happened now is that they've brought him a crime of the Joker. So the Joker has been going across basically Gotham, committing a series of murders and crimes. So we pick up even with the Joker in the story. He's at a comedy house, and comedians are coming up on stage. They're telling jokes. He's not finding it funny, and he's killing them and shooting them. And basically, the overarching theme here is that the Riddler has figured out that the Joker doesn't know how to laugh, or that he's just not finding anything funny, and he's not laughing. And he figures this out as the policemen continuously are bringing him crimes. And when he figures this out, he gets it, and he understands the joke, this huge joke that the Joker is trying to create in order for him to laugh. And he ends up killing. So now the Riddler ends up killing the detective instead of giving a conclusion to the crime, or how it's been conducted or anything. And so what happens now is that the Riddler he's placed in solitary confinement, what it looks like it, and as his huge amount of security guards, like with MP5s or something, are just standing there, and they're going to and they tell him to get on his knees, and he starts literally talking. He literally starts saying all of the guards' family members' names. Now, mind you, this is Batman telling the story. So obviously this is a while back. This is in the early days of when Batman started being Batman. So he's very young, very inexperienced about it. And this is one of the biggest things that happened to him while being Batman, while in the beginning stages of being Batman. And now the Riddler escapes. And, and it's so great. Like, this is probably one of the most awesome scenes I've seen in a long time, is that he just starts saying different names, and Batman is also reciting at the same time. I interviewed this guard, this guard said this, the Riddler helped him how to bet on poker, the Riddler helped him to do this, to do that. Like, he wanted to know stuff about other guards, and guards would just talk about it because the Riddler was helping him. I think, like, when you're that dumb, you're not thinking anything. You're absent-minded, basically. So the Riddler literally just walks out of the prison. And now, so basically what happens is that the Riddler goes to see the Joker. And when he goes to see the Joker, he meets up with he figures out, number one, where the Joker is. And mind you, the Joker has been going around killing people crazy throughout this whole story. I think there are 3 different instances. Like, there's the comedy house, there's policemen that he goes and kills, and then he just kills a random taxi driver. And then, so now the Riddler gets to the Joker, figures out where he is, and he offers him this proposition. He's like, hey, listen, we both want Batman dead, all right? I know you want Batman dead, and I know you're committing these crimes so Batman can find you, so you can kill him, so hopefully that'll help you laugh, and he really is just like, listen, dude, instead of fighting each other, let's combine efforts and fight him, And what happened, and he even predicts, and he says, because if we don't find him, and if we don't find Batman and try to kill him, what will happen is we'll end up fighting each other. So, like, the Joker looks like he's really thinking about this, and, like, for me, I was even just like, wow, I think the Joker's actually, considering this proposal. Boom, and he shoots the Riddler, actually. He just shoots him in the gut. And he's just like, wow, I thought that was gonna make me laugh, but it didn't. So like, and the joke is nuts. I don't think like everyone realizes it, but the guy is flipping crazy. So he literally walks out. Batman bursts through the window of this building, sees the Riddler bleeding, but now remember, this is an inexperienced Batman, so he doesn't get a good analysis of the wound. He looks at Riddler bleeding, and it looks really bad, but the Riddler's actually still okay. And he goes after the Joker, and at the end of the day, you realize like the Riddler escapes and the Joker escapes. And Batman is telling the story to Selina because this is now getting into this whole story arc. He says, as I've proposed to you in the previous issue 24, he says, as I've proposed to you, you need to know about this because you need to know about certain things that I did during this war of jokes and riddles. And so that was basically it. Guys, we're really going to get into it, and I'm going to try get you content as quick as possible during this time of the year. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. And yeah.